Schools always have their secrets. The rooms that are locked. The hallways no one uses anymore. The stories older kids whisper to scare the younger ones. But at my old middle school, the real secret wasn't inside the building. It was out back, past the overgrown field. Near the tree line, a stone well, covered, forgotten. And every kid in town knew the same warning. Don't go near the well behind the school. When I was 12, I didn't believe in schoolyard legends. Ghosts, curses, the stories about kids who vanished there. I thought it was just a way to make recess more exciting. But one October afternoon, I stayed late after detention. By the time I left, the playground was empty. Shadows stretching long across the cracked pavement. Instead of heading straight home, I decided to finally see the well for myself. It sat past the fence. Stone half collapsed, wooden cover warped with rot. I remember thinking, that's it? This is the place everyone's afraid of? I walked closer, and that's when I noticed the air was colder. The usual sounds, kids in the distance, cars passing gone, just silence, and the faint sound of water from underground. I knelt, running my hand over the wood. It looked like nobody had touched it in decades, but when I pressed against the cover, it shifted, easy, like someone had moved it recently. A smell rose up immediately, damp, rotting, sweet and sour all at once, like spoiled meat. I gagged, backing away when I heard it. A voice from inside the well. It was faint, like a child calling for help. Hello, is someone there? My stomach dropped. Every instinct screamed to run, but I froze. I leaned over, peering into the dark. The smell was unbearable, but beneath it I could see something move. Small hands, pale, reaching up from the black water. I stumbled back, heart pounding, but the voice grew louder, urgent. Don't leave me. Please help me out. I stammered something. I'll get a teacher. I'll get someone. And then the voice changed. Deeper. Wrong. No. You. The hands shot up higher than they should have reached, pale arms stretching impossibly long toward the surface. I screamed, kicking the cover back over the opening. The wood shook violently from underneath, the thuds echoing through the ground. Then silence. I stood there, trembling, backing away. And that's when I saw something carved into the stones of the well. Dozens of names, scratched deep, overlapping, old and new. Kids' names. Some I recognized. Kids who'd moved away. Kids who'd just stopped coming to school. I ran, full sprint back toward the building. But halfway across the field, I heard it again. The voice. Not behind me. Ahead. Wait, don't leave me. I stopped dead. My breath caught in my throat, because standing at the edge of the playground was a girl. She was dripping wet, clothes soaked, hair plastered to her face. Her skin was pale, her lips blue, and her eyes empty. She took one step toward me, water dripping into the dirt, then another, each step louder, heavier, though her body looked frail. I backed away slowly, until I felt the chain link fence press against my back. Her head tilted, water spilling from her mouth as she whispered, "Trade places with me." I don't remember climbing the fence. I don't remember running home. I only remember the sound of water sloshing, chasing me even after I left the field. I never went near that well again. But here's the thing. The next week at school, a kid in my grade disappeared. They said he never made it home after practice. When I walked past the fence the next day, I saw the well. The cover had shifted, and carved into the stone, fresh and wet, was his name. Soundscape, dripping water, echoing whispers. Trade places, trade places. So if you ever find yourself behind an old school, and you see a forgotten well, don't look inside, because if you do, it just might look back.